What it do? Welcome to another episode of Something for the People. This is your boy B Hunt, aka the Silent Prophet, along with my co-host Big Country.
What's good, people? Mr. Too Real for TV's back at you.
Back at you. Like we say all the time, it's only because he's so real that we ain't on TV. But if he said he'll dial back that realness if we got to be on TV. Okay, so don't.
Yeah, you got cultivated for TV. You know, for the public viewing.
For the public, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Also, before we get into these topics, we got some nice topics for you. Of course, I want to let y'all know this is Something for the People. Most likely watching this on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe. You're starting the show, so if you want to bring somebody in on this journey with you, go ahead, share a link so they can pick that up and see us too. You know what I'm saying? Don't get the good news by yourself. Give it to your people. And let your people become our people.
And pass it more people.
Just people on people with people. I mean, it sounds nasty, but it ain't that way. It's just a crowd. We are
just crowd. Something for the people.
It's just something for the people. It's just a crowd. All right. So, like I said, like, share, subscribe. Also, be conscious. There is a notification bell on here. Hit that, and that'll let you know when we on here. All right. Without further ado, let me jump this off. Shooting the breeze. When it comes to children, should the discipline and power dynamic be the exact same for both parents?
Honestly, like statistics that have come out have shown that men and the way they raise children are more influential than women when they raise children. And I'm not trying to take anything away from women, because I believe there are a lot of strong, solid mothers out here doing the best they can and doing what they need to. But I do feel as a father, we give real world truth. And I think that's one of the things. We know if you do wrong, there's going to be a consequence behind that.
Right.
And you're going to suffer that consequence one way or another.
Correct.
So that is the real world that we live in. A lot of times I've seen, and I could just even say from my wife, sometimes they coddle a little too much. I'm like, nah, he need this whooping, she need this whooping. Right. Or, oh, nah, that may not be too bad right there. Because it's like, I know, I could see those lines, and it's like, I'm not going to go off of my emotion. I'm going by what it is. If I see bad, you get bad.
What I would like to say in reference to that is this. Women build the home, right? Men buy the house, women build a home. There's certain levels of maintenance that has to go into a home. Majority of the time, that maintenance, as far as the brick and mortar, where the roof leaking, the grass cut, the upkeep of the physical structures dictated or given to the man. However, the climate within the home, as far as people's feelings, that's governed by the woman.
True.
That being said, we have to recognize there's duality. This is why I'm a strong, spokesman for 2-parent homes.
Agree.
Because a woman is showing you what your home could be. This is what you could be for people you love. You can be somebody who's forgiving. You can be somebody who's caring and charismatic, and you can be so much for a group of people. That's why when you go to Mother's Day, she gets all these gifts, she gets all this stuff, because she's been going through giving you love. Whatever you do, it's not so far that mama can't forgive you.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, if you wanna test it, go out there and kill the neighbor's cat. The mom's gonna try to help you, like, hey, we gotta, we don't want to tether, we don't want to be in trouble with our neighbors. The father gonna be like, kill the cat. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
You tell him what you did.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna have to own what you do. So the mother represents what you can be to the people you love, and your father represents what you need to be for the world. Because a guy, feeling wise, I don't feel like doing half the stuff I do. However, logic dictates that I know if I don't do what I do, this part crumbles. So if somebody gotta get out here and be the horse that's pulling everybody along, yeah, I might be a beat up horse, I might be an ugly horse, I might be a horse that don't want to change direction because I know where I'm going. However, you know that when you hook onto this horse, it's strict rules. We're gonna go in this direction only, and anything outside of that is gonna take us from our ultimate goal, which is getting where we are. I'm a horse with my blinders on. Ain't much room for feeling. Yes. If you don't like what I'm saying, that's on you. However, your mom, she the lady in the carriage. Hey, is everybody eating? Hey, I could hop off this buggy real quick, grab some berries and bring them back, and then the horse gonna be like, if you ain't ate, that's your fault. I told you where we going.
Yeah.
We headed that way. So
I'm doing my job. I'm gonna get you here to here.
And that thought process works well with the world.
Because that's what the world runs on. The world does not run on feelings. And a lot of times we get this idea that our feelings really matter to someone else. No. They don't. Like, if I broke down crying right now, somebody may be like, what the hell's wrong with him? But then they're going to move around. It's like, you know what? Let me go and get out your way. Like right now, this podcast ends, I break down, just start crying. And he's like,
weird, bro. What's going on? I'm asking what's going on.
Yeah, but if I just kept crying, like, you know what?
Get over there.
You know what?
Get over. It's your house. I'll call you later.
Yeah, because growing up, you had to, and I hate to say we had to bottle our feelings, but we had to channel them the right direction. Mm-hmm. Like, if somebody's telling you not to feel at all, that's wrong. I believe you should feel, but you have to be able to channel that when and where you need it, because if my feelings overrule all the actions and things, I wouldn't be where I am now.
Right. This is why, when it comes to divorce, what is it, 90% is initiated by women?
Yes. Well, 80% is initiated by women. If you're educated, it's 90%.
Okay. How it works, you act on feeling. I feel like he not treating me right. I feel like he not doing this. But a man's moving in logic. He's saying, hey, my kids, they well taken care of. My house is well done. Okay, she ain't giving me exactly what I want, but if she trying, I can make it work. We can figure it out. Logically, I don't want to get back out here and go through the same thing, because I know the probability of me finding exactly what I want is minimal to none.
Yeah.
Me taking somebody and trying to mold them into something that I can tolerate for long periods of time, it's way more rational.
But that goes into that whole feelings versus logic thing. As a man, there's no man that can honestly, truly tell you, I have the perfect woman. There's no such thing as the perfect woman, the perfect man, or anything like that. But I know logically, I have as close as I can get at this point in my life, what I have. So why would I get rid of the best thing I have right now because at this moment I'm not feeling a certain way? My wife pissed me off every other day sometimes.
And it's just be another day. It's like, I'm not going to get rid of you because because I know people going to be like, well, if this is how they feel about marriage, listen, this is what I'm going to tell you so you can understand the psyche, the lot. At the end of the day, that person is still willing to listen to you and try to compromise. Like, hey, you upset about something, obviously, what made you mad about what took place? And then if it's within them to change it, they will try. Yeah. What you get with these, like right now, we got entire forums and people writing out what date and what locations or restaurants they can and cannot go to. Yeah. So just because you went to Cheesecake Factory, you are intolerant and you are incapable of being with this person be the best person for you. But hey, I already told you, ain't no compromising. You don't want to take me to the steakhouse and you just met me 5 minutes ago, then why are you talking? You don't want to cash at me and we just met 10 seconds ago? That's foolish. I don't want to be with you. And that's how they move. And they feel like maybe one person in their entire life is giving them this lottery ticket of a situation. Right? they feel like they're going to use that on every man they meet or every woman they meet or whatever. But the truth is, a good marriage or a good person to be with as far as marriage is somebody willing to hear you and try. That's it. I'm not looking for perfect. I'm looking for someone who I'm voicing my concerns. You heard me say that. Not just listen so you can rebuttal, but you heard me say it, you're internalizing it, and you're seeing where you can make adjustments.
Yeah.
And then from there, you try so how did this work? Do you think we can make it better? What can we do? And then sometimes you get to a point where, hey, I don't care what that dude said. I'm not switching that for nothing. That's core me. Mm-hmm. And then you as a guy got to come to terms like, is that so bad to where I can't overlook that, or I need to reroute or rethink it or something else. And sometimes, hey, you get to a point where it's like, no, it's just not going to work.
See, for me, one of the big things is I do believe women can cater and help a child to be more nurturing, more loving, more caring, because those are more of the emotional parts. And that's a great thing for everyone to have. You should never be out here. There should never be a man or woman out here that is like, you're only one-sided. You're supposed to have duality. You're supposed to be able to, I can compromise. But I also know logic dictates this needs to get done. If I don't pay my bills, I'm going to be out in the street, period. There's nothing else to speak about with that.
Right.
That's logic. It's like, if I don't pay this rent, if I don't pay this mortgage, I'm out. My family's out. So I have to do those things.
Yes.
Now, when it comes to my children, I want them to learn a certain discipline because I need you to be out here in the world. A lot of emotional people, especially emotional men, those are the men that end up in jail.
Right.
Because they let their emotions dictate what they're going to do, and they acted on those emotions as a man. It's like emotional men, there's about two places you can go. Either the grave or the jail cell.
Just so and I'm going to move on after that, but just so you understand how this works, let's take two men, and I'm going to make this story real short, real sweet. Let's take two men, but both these men are hungry. Emotional-wise, you act on that hunger, you rob a store. That puts you behind bars. Logic-wise, you know you're hungry, you want to make a way for you to continuously get food without hurting nobody else, so now you put yourself in a more complex situation. I don't want to go to jail, but I don't want to be hungry no more.
Yeah.
Logically, I know what I need to do. Instead of robbing the corner store, I need to ask him for an application.
Yeah.
If I get in good with him, he might let me get a bag of chips. That way I can satiate this hunger today and continue working for him. And then boom, now I'm able not just to feed myself, but anybody else I bring along with me, because now I got a job.
True.
So logic is thinking for tomorrow. Feeling is thinking for today. But we all know, granted that tomorrow isn't promised, you still got to think about it like it is. And that's why the feeling thing and more productive citizens tend to come from households with males in it.
Yes.
All right. No time though. We're gonna go into Just So You Know. But before we go into Just So You Know, it is still enough time for you to like, share, and subscribe to material that you're receiving at this current moment. Okay. You can still hit that notification bell, okay? And you can still tell your friends about us. I'm just saying, just so you know, that's something you can do, okay? And also, just so you know, when does a relationship become exclusive?
Well, my idea of when a relationship becomes exclusive, when you both know for a fact, when you both have been talking about this. It can't be exclusive because you felt it was need to be exclusive. We both talked about this. I felt I want to build something here. Mm-hmm. I don't want to be exclusive if there's nothing for me to build, because I'm like, I could always find something else then.
Right.
But if I know I want to start building, I want to start working for something, whether it's hey, I truly want to be in a relationship, or if I want to be married, or however I look at it. It doesn't always have to be marriage, but if it's like something I know I want to build with you, meaning we share similar interests, or we're trying to see if we could truly share those interests, that's when I think it's time to start being exclusive.
Right.
But some people have the idea is, oh, you took me on a date. We exclusive. It's like, oh no, we're dating. It's like, we went on a date. I was laughing when somebody had told me that earlier this week. Oh no. Well, if you ever take somebody on a date, that means y'all dating. I'm like, well, it means I took you on a date. Like, if we're dating, that means we're going on dates. I actually intend to keep going on these dates and seeing you and things like that. If I go on a date, I went on a date. It's one day.
Right. I want to say, when it comes to whether you're exclusive or not, powers in the tongue. What did they say? And I'm not saying, oh, he said he liked me. Like a lot. I'm
like candy.
Yeah. First of all, I'm not even going to say love on the same grounds. Because I love candy. I love a whole plethora, multitude of things. I love a lot.
Mm-hmm.
In order for you to get some, go to title. Okay? If this is going to be a merger, let's say Adidas and Nike decide to merge and call it Nadita. Nadita now. It ain't Nadita until we say this is Nadita. Otherwise, you Nike and I'm Adidas, bro. Period. So, no, don't assume nothing. That's the issue.
True.
Your feelings might lead you to assume some crazy. No. Sit them down. If this is something you want to pursue, ask the question. If this is something you want to pursue, ask her the question. Hey,
yeah,
where we at? When you tell people what I am to you, what you tell them? You tell them your sneaky link, a guy you know, what's my title? And then if they say, oh, you just a dude I have a fun time with. It's like dudes, as much as I knock on people who got the title like date bae, food bae, vacation bae, like they got a title. You don't overstep because you know what it is. I call you when I want to go on vacation and I don't want to pay. I call you when I get hungry and I don't want to pay for the food. Vacation bae, date bae.
But I don't think women actually call people that to their face. They do?
Yeah. Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, we're in a new time. That's the thing.
I've been out of the dating market for a little while.
Bruh,
So.
We knew it was an issue when the term sneaky link came out, right? Because if it's supposed to be sneaky, why you keep telling everybody you don't tell it's sneaky because no one knows.
Yeah.
But if you gave me a title, oh, that's my sneaky link. I'm not sneaky no more. They know I'm coming.
Yeah. They know who I am.
They know who I am. But hey, you know what I'm saying? Just like friends with benefits. What other benefit do you get from? You get everything else from just your friends. Because women, let's be clear, your friends will help you move, help you if you broke down the side of the road, help you fix something, help you. Your friends will help you with a whole lot. Your bills, like some of your friends might assist you in that realm. So, under the moniker of friends, there's already a lot of benefits. Okay? Yeah. Unless you're a guy.
Yeah, a guy to a girl.
Guy to a girl. Guy to girl, you just providing a lot of benefits. Now, the friends with benefits term is typically solely for men, and it leaked over for women. Okay? Because now they let you know it's a little more than what I give you. Okay? That's my friend with benefits. So you call him to help move, I call you for that. He got a special benefit that he view as a benefit too. You don't get those things, bro.
But see, I don't know. Like I used to always say back in the day, the only difference between a boyfriend and a friend is the benefits.
The benefits.
That's the only difference. You're not gonna tell me, oh my God, no. You have emotional connection with your friends. If they truly your friends, you genuinely have emotional connection. Right. You call them all the time, check on them, all that kind of stuff. The only thing is romantic interest. That's what it is. So it's like friends with benefits was basically I got romantic interest in you, but we not relationship. We not at that level.
This is for everybody. Here you go. Think of it like this. A friend is a part-time job.
Yeah.
Ain't no extra with it. You get your paycheck. You put in work, you get work out. Like you get money out, you get things for, and everybody gonna get that. If I come to work for 8 hours, you're gonna get 8 hours worth of pay.
Yeah.
Now, a boyfriend or a girlfriend, hey, I come in, I give you 8 hours of work, but I give you 8 hours of work for 5 days now. And that gets me health care and dental, so that's what that is. Now, friends with benefits is like, it's a second job. It's like, I don't look for you for like the main stuff, because I already got a job that supply all that.
Yeah.
What I need you for is just the extra stuff.
The seasonal job.
For the seasonal. I just wanna get some other stuff that I can't get in my regular job. And I get it from my regular job, but it just feels bad to use that in that way. So let me I'm gonna sneak over here and work this second job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
that's the difference. Part-time, full-time, second job. If you look at it that way, guys, girls, ask yourself, hey, am I a part-time job to you? Because I don't want to be giving up all these benefits. I don't want to give health care to the guy who can work 16 hours this week. I don't want to give you health care, bro. I'm not concerned about whether you wake up tomorrow if you only enough to be like, hey, such and so ain't gonna make the day. Why? They got in a car wreck. It is what it is. Next employee.
Well, one of the things that we have to be honest about is we treat our relationships like a job, but we treat them like a job we could discard when we want to.
Mm-hmm.
It's like just like any other job. But at some point in time, you're going to get to a point where you can't keep throwing jobs away.
Right.
It's like, oh, you known as the person that throws jobs away.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you don't want to settle down just at one place. So a lot of people are like, why even hire you for this job? Because you just going to quit and go over to that job in a few minutes.
Yeah. Only way they can see that happening is if you open that line of communication.
Yeah.
So what are you looking for? Because if you're looking for benefits, or maybe like this, I'm looking for a full-time employee.
Yeah. And
you show up and be like, I'm not looking to be a full-time employee. Well, how many hours are you looking to get? Well, I'm looking to get 20. I'm going to be like, if I can get you to 34, then I could give some OT to a couple of my good employees over here. And then I'll still feel like I got a full-time employee, but I ain't breaking the bank with them. And you don't get the health care, so I don't have to worry about you, but also you get the money you're looking for. And all I'm asking you for is a couple more hours.
But then that goes to the whole idea when people are like, oh, well, they want the job, but they don't want to do the job.
You ain't a full-time employee, it's a lot easier to fire you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's harder for me to fire the people who it's hard for you to quit your main job. That's why it's your main job. Because you know, push come to shove, this job is supplying most, if not everything I need to survive.
Yeah.
Right? Your main dude, your main chick is giving you everything you need. And that's why you need to outright say, I am an employee of this company. You can go get their name embroidered on a shirt and put it, such and so girl, such and so man, whatever. Yeah. Just so they know, hey, it's more than just me showing up to go see this person. This person has an investment, and it's a mutual interest between that person and me.
Yeah. But one of the things that we don't do, or well, that we try to do is we play these semantics trying to give people more, like have them think they got better benefits than they do.
Right.
Oh, you thought you had the PPO, but you didn't have PPO.
You got PPO.
For those that don't understand the work references, because we're two working men, like we have two jobs.
And that's a benefit to my girl. My wife gets that benefit.
But the idea is people keep playing all these games, and it's men and women. They both play games. They both try to decide, well, how much I want to give you, how much I want to take away. Well, maybe I don't want to be too serious, but I want you to be just enough serious. And it's like communication. The old saying was communication rules the nation. Because if we could communicate with each other factually, truly, and get this understood, hey, I get what I want, you get what you want. But what we end up doing now is saying, oh, either A, you'll try to force somebody into, oh yeah, you're my boyfriend. If we sleep together once, you my boyfriend. No, that's not how that works. Oh, well, I'm not here for games. Well, I mean, I'm not here for games, but I didn't say I was here to find a wife.
What I'm saying is, you said you're not here for games, but we in the arcade.
Yeah.
It's game. Look, I don't know what you thought. Life is a game. The whole thing is a game.
Yeah.
Okay, ain't nobody breaking through the fourth wall of life and trying to figure out, oh, put this character with this character. We ain't doing that, okay? That being said, in order for you to make any, like, changes, you have to get the compromise of the other player. So you say, I'm not here for games. Look, that's too cryptic. Say, I'm here for a relationship. If you don't want to provide a relationship, I need to go find another character, bruh.
So should somebody say the first moment they meet somebody, oh, they want a relationship?
I don't think that, no. I don't get it confused. It used to be a time where the expectation was the only reason you're talking to me is to get to a relationship. But because how the world works and the social media and all that, we don't know what y'all want. You might want to be a porta potty in Dubai. I don't know what you want to do.
Yeah.
So I would say up front, before I get to jumping down here and spending your money on this meal and you feeling like you're entitled to some access to me that you ain't got the title for, bro. What we doing? Because if we eat, we eat. If you sneaky link, you sneaky link.
Yeah.
If you trying to pursue me to be like with me, okay. When we get this meal, then that's what we moving toward. We ain't that yet, but that's our goal.
I agree.
So I just feel like set clear. It's clear. I know exactly what I want. I know exactly what I'm trying to give you, and you know exactly what I'm trying to give you, and hopefully it's something you actually want.
But I think in today's time, as I've seen a lot going on, people are very ambiguous on purpose.
Yeah.
And for those that don't know what ambiguous means, it could mean this or that. Oh, yeah. Oh, I really like you. Oh, I don't mean I like you romantically. That could be I like you as just a friend. Yeah. It's like, hold up.
What type of like you doing?
Yes. And those one of the big issues that I think that we have is because people play those semantics going back and forth. Like, oh, well, this could be something. This could be what? Like,
your commitment, like you have, at that point, I feel like you fear commitment. You have an issue with the term, like, this is what I am. You have an issue with that. We're going to go into what grinds my gears before we go to what grinds my gears. Like, share, subscribe. All right, here we go. You know what grinds my gears? Hot girl summer turns into cold woman winters. All right? Women are saying that there are no good men out here.
Like, I just look at it and it is that old saying, you wasted your good years doing these hot girl summers and things like that. And I'm not saying you can't go have fun, but if you pursue all these other adventures as you were young, Now, as you're getting older and you want to settle down, but you're upset because you can't find worthy enough prospects for you now that you're settling down. That's a big issue, but that's your fault.
I want to say it's like Black Friday. Real Black Friday goers have their plan set up before Black Friday arrives. Yeah. Those people who out there sleeping in the tents, they want to be the first to the table because they know, hey, I'm going to get the best deals. The store already know what the best deals are. That's why for a while they came out and handed you the key. Are you here for the big screen TV? Cool, yeah. Here you go. You already got your focus. You in line. No matter what, you can actually go home now. We ain't going to sell that TV because they ain't got that ticket. You can go home. What y'all like to do is, one, in the Black Friday of relationships, you want to sleep in. You want to do what you want to do.
Yeah.
The people already lined up. The people already in the game saying, hey, I'm looking for somebody who's going to do this. I'm looking for people who going to show me real love. They already in the game. They focused on what they want. They're trying to get it, right?
Agreed.
You slept on that. Then you get to the store and you like, this is what Hot Girl Summer is. You already late to the Black Friday sale and you said, well, I'm going to just look around first. For some odd reason, the TV is still over there. The person with the ticket that forgot it and just went on about their life. They don't even care no more. They purchased something else. There was another store. They were so early.
Yeah.
Now that TV's on sale. And you see that TV still on sale. And you like, before I go buy that TV, which everybody else wants, I'm finna go look around the store and see what other deals they got. So you go over there, you spend your 16 minutes in the toy section. Yeah, this is for your ladies with your roses and your bullets. You spend your 16 seconds over there. Then you go over there to the radio because you just want dudes to talk nice to you and get your compliments up. That's why all you Instagram princesses who want to get your hearts on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you finally make it back to the TV section and you have the audacity to say, oh, all the good deals are gone. You was gone first.
Yeah.
When you had the prime opportunity to get the TV or to get the man you wanted, you bypass him just so you can go lay up on the beach in a thong and say no to every guy that walked by. You had a chance. Guys don't think you innocent either.
Yeah.
You sit up here and the good job and came and went that you ain't trying to go put no application in. You ain't built no skill sets. You ain't turned yourself into a man that a woman would actually take a second glance at.
You ain't got no Roth IRA. You don't have no 401k. You don't have no... Hell, there's dudes out here without insurance.
You just a dude out here who ain't got no get up and go. You are the other deals at Black Friday that nobody consider deals. You just... You know what I'm saying? You that buy one, get one pack of playing cards.
Mm-hmm. No, nobody wants the playing cards.
If I'm a real card player, I got cards in bulk at home. I got a pack of cards in the car, and I don't even really play like that.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, you the guy who a deal, but you ain't a deal for nobody. Nobody wants to deal with you.
Think you a deal,
yeah.
But
nobody want to deal with you.
Like, I don't want that.
I don't want that. Why you even put that on the shelf? and this is what the women who are walking around the store like, oh, I'm going to go look around first. You spot the deal on the cars. And you realize, well, I don't want them cars. You spot the deal on the toys. Well, I don't want to deal with toys forever. Then you get to what you actually wanted, your real entertainment piece in your house. And you realize that, oh, well, I'm sorry, the last one just sold.
Like, I was looking up stats about it, and I thought it was crazy because I didn't realize that they say in the African American community, 29% of women will never see marriage. Ever. Period. Like, it doesn't matter how you feel, 29% will never see married. Uh-huh. We are the highest rate of divorce, and I hate that we are because to me it shows that our emotions are way too high and they're fleeting. Oh, they're not pretty enough. Oh, they're not this no more. They're not that no more. Oh, he can't do this. She can't do that anymore. Like those kind of things, like those are fleeting things.
Yeah.
If you thought you were going to stay beautiful till you were 60, you are a lie.
You're a lie. And I don't care how much Botox has promised you that you're going to be that way. You can't.
But those are the crazy things because statistics say that we're highest for divorce. Mm-hmm. Statistics also say that our women, we have more women in our community than other women in their community. Like when it comes to women versus men.
Yes.
And then when you look at the parameters from men going to jail, from men that are gay, for men that want to be women, for all these other things, why would you put yourself at a detriment to be like, you know what, I'm going to wait till about mid-30s and then be like, I'm going to settle down. Vivica A. Fox is one of the main people. It's bad they were cracking jokes on her on the internet because now she's talking about, oh, she would love to settle down and things like that. So you waited all your career.
You see, what I feel like happened with Vivica is she took the Independence Day role too far. I'm like, look, love, that was just the title of the movie. We ain't need you to be independent for life. Ain't no dude that I know gonna look at Vivica Fox on Independence Day and they're well within the age range of I can get with her and not gonna spit. You gonna try. And I know a lot of people try. But also you gotta take into account, this is the same woman who was sitting back trying to throw jabs at 50 Cent.
But the thing is, she even admitted, like,
here we go.
She actually came on there and said that was her fault. She messed it up because he truly wanted to love her, but he wanted to love her as a man loving her. And she was like, I was too busy being my independent self that I couldn't let a man be a man.
Yep.
And she lost a man that she truly said that she loves and said that had been down with her. They still are supposedly cool. But I'm like, you had your opportunities. And 50 Cent wasn't the only person that you had opportunities with. It's just true. But I'm like, at the end of the day, what are you going to do now that you're in your late 50s, early 60s now, and you're trying to figure out where are all those good prospects? What do you mean where they at?
Look, window shopper, aisle perusal, so far. My wife enlightened me to how other cultures go to college, right?
Yeah.
When we as African Americans send our kids to college, our primary concern is get to college, get your degree. That's your only. Don't tell me about nothing else. Go to college, get your degree. That's what you're going to do. Other cultures have a term that they've coined. It's out there. Ring before spring. You are in the Mecca. Everybody in college, not everybody, majority of people, it's a higher probability game. Like you have a better chance of finding somebody who wants to do something with their life. And it's like fish in a bucket. You're able to catch one with ease because when we're in an enclosed area and the people you see, you're going to see them over and over and over and over for 4 years at least. At least 4 years. But we are training our kids to overlook all those prospects to get that degree, then come out here with a degree in communications and still can't communicate with the guy at the bar or the girl at the whatever at the movies that I want to be serious with somebody. So now, then you get the women who talking about like, oh, he not on my level. Well, all the guys, when they was on your level, you didn't want to talk to none of them.
Yeah.
You just, I'm focused on.
I'm focused on my career.
I'm focused on my education. Let me help you. Let me educate you a little bit more. When you in the prime location, just like a lion. If I'm a lion in the safari and the water is right over there, and now we in this little open field, and it's like, hey, We in this open field. You done had enough to drink. It's a lot of y'all all crowded together. I'm going to attack right now. While we all here, I'm finna attack right now. Because I got a far better chance of being a successful hunter.
Yeah.
Granted, I'm sure gazelles don't want to get caught by lions, but you as a gazelle or as a woman have a far better chance. You should probably let yourself get caught by one of those college guys. You should probably if there's any point to let my guard down just a little bit, let me let it down for this guy who got a final that I got to take tomorrow and we supposed to be starting a study group. Let him study that ass. Let him study that thing.
But, man, I'm just saying, like, I know we only have this one life to live, but you are supposed to optimize your chances for success. If you want to be successful, you don't wait till the fourth quarter and then talk about, I want to be successful.
You ain't Jordan, LeBron, or Curry. You ain't KD. You not no game changer. Most of us average. So if you only scoring 6 points a game and y'all down 10, don't wait till the fourth quarter to try to get your 6 measly points to change the tide of the game.
Like, I just don't understand I understand if you haven't found that person, but some people, you could have found that person. You just didn't want to give them a chance. It's like, I'm not interested right now.
Understood.
Now you're not interested, and that's fine and that's cool. But later on, you see those chances are fleeting and going by the wayside. Now you're upset because where's the prime choices? Where's the men? The men that you want don't want you now.
What?
Like, one of the big issues I've seen, women want men in the top 10%.
Easy, yes.
But men look at the whole 100%.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I don't care if she's making $1 million or not. If she got a job, cool. If she don't have a job, it's not really like it's going to stress me out like that. So it's like your finances mean nothing to me because 90% of dudes that if you are a man out here working hard, you're not really caring about your woman paycheck like that.
What he's saying is men don't mind upgrading a woman.
Yeah.
Women have a major issue upgrading a man. They feel like that's not something I should have to do. Just like dudes feel like I shouldn't have to come home, cook, clean, do all that. In the relationship where women and upgrade men is something they just like, under no circumstances. Yeah. But the truth is, you probably should. But regardless. So a dude sees value in the chick that washes her drawers in the sink. Granted, I don't, but it's going to be a fee out there who got to wash her drawers in the sink because she fell on hard times.
Yeah.
That dude like, hey, bro, I got to wash and dry. Her life automatically upgraded. Now she got actually clean drawers and she can live her life.
Yeah.
Now, a woman meets a guy who washes his drawers in the sink, be like, this dude don't even have a washer and a dryer.
Yeah.
I need better for myself.
Mm-hmm.
She goes,
I deserve better.
I deserve better. Instead of, I can make it better, for guys, you gotta have it out the gate. And that's why I tell when I was giving the explanation in the past, you don't want to be the other deals on Black Friday. You want to be the deal.
Yeah.
Focus on getting yourself together. But also, if you see something you like while on your way, because this is why I'm telling people to get in this game early, is because I don't care who you are. Whoever you get with, you're going to learn them. Right?
Yeah.
You want to learn them while they're still interested in new things. Because once you get to a certain age, like right now, I'm reaching that point to where I don't even care, bruh. Look,
I'm set in my way.
Yeah, I'm set. I'm good. But my wife understands. B Hunt gonna move a certain type of way. The ones that I was like, he got to change this to keep me, she voiced that and I altered that. But the ones that like Corby Hunt, girl, I know that's my man, don't mess with him, he gonna do him. When I go and I take an iPad to your party and I'm drawing in the corner, that's him, leave him alone. I'll talk to y'all. Okay? I'm gonna talk to y'all because you know he in his thing right now. Just is what it is. True. But take that and you a real party goer and you trying to talk to that person at 60. And you trying to tell them, I just hate when you do that in the corner. Baby, I've been doing this for 60 years.
Yeah.
This is why they say you can't turn a HOE to a housewife. She been a HOE for 60 years, and that's the issue. A young HOE ain't really a HOE. She just exploring opportunities. That's what she doing. I was talking to 3 guys because I'm young and fine, and then I was done. When I found this one, I wasn't talking to them. At 19, you haven't done this so much to where he can't overlook it. At 60, baby, look. Think about it this way. At 60, if you had to get the name of every sexual encounter wrote on your back, at 60, single, female, you got a phone book, you got a contact list, it's too much. That's why you got to slow this down. Look, women, I'm not saying because of your biological clock. That's red pill talk. What I'm telling you is when people are young and malleable, the only thing you need is potential. Potentially that could be the next engineer. He willing to listen to me right now because he ain't an engineer. He on his way. Hey, my name is such and such. What's up? Don't shoot him down. Be like, okay, you want to take me to the Waffle House? Cool. Because if he in college, he broke.
Yeah. For the most part, yeah, he broke.
Give him his opportunity. And even if it don't work out, I guarantee you, when he does become an engineer, he'll be a number you can still call. Like, hey, my son trying to get an engineer. Ooh, my homeboy from college, he made it. I'm going to call him and see if he can't set up an interview for you.
Yeah.
But that guy you turned down and did all your extra tricks on to make him feel stupid, you can't call him. Your network's small. Women who do dumb stuff or men who do dumb stuff when dealing with the opposite sex, you're diminishing your network. Whatever. I'm going to jump on to the next one. If you don't mind, is that okay?
Go ahead.
Oh, my bad. I was rambling. That was me. Okay, that was me. Here we go. We're going to go into You Won't Believe This. But before we go into that, You Won't Believe This is brought to you by.
As always, I'd like to shout out my beautiful wife. Love you, baby. I ask y'all to check out Yanni Like Mine, Traces Like Mine, Wasted Desires. You can go on wastedDesires.com. They have waist beads, anklets, bracelets, all those things that make your body glitter and shine. You can go on Yanni Like Mine, Traces Like Mine. They're both on Facebook and on Instagram. If you go to Traces Like Mine, this is hair care product from a black woman for black women, which is actually for everyone. You know how they say in stores they don't have things for our hair texture. This is the black woman that's doing it for you. Yanni Like Mine. Ladies, if you don't know what your Yanni is, please look it up. Also love to give a shout out to Brittany Bossing Up. Empower You. I ask y'all to look for her on Facebook, on Instagram. She is a motivational speaker. She is a counselor. She has wrote a couple of books. She's been on the podcast a few times. She is out here doing it for the youth, trying to help them to be better than the last generation, to teach them knowledge and things that they need to know out in this game.
Oh, top notch. I'm going to take a page out of his book. I want to shout out my beautiful wife. She ain't doing nothing. You know? She ain't doing that. I just, it's been over 100 episodes, man. I don't know if I gave you a shout out, Jeff. Shout out to my beautiful wife. Outside of that, just so you know, SOB is up.
SOB.
It's not that way. Okay, this is State of Being. My cousin Mike, or Wiggly, like they call him in these game spaces. He got his situation. I don't know if I want to call it a podcast. I got to figure out exactly what it is. However, I do know it's recorded footage where he's giving you a lot of information and a lot of game. Okay, he's trying to explain things and enlighten you on how you should be moving and give you not just, hey, do this because I said so, but do this because, hey, this is how it's broke down. If you want to know why this works that way in relation to finance, relations, whatever he owned at that time, he break it down to that level, molecular level, so that even a 2-year-old can pick up some of this knowledge. Though I'm sure his is for more adults, so don't have a 2-year-old watching the show. With that being said, I also would like to shout out the main people who bring this production to you, and that is us, right here. And that is something, the number 4, DA people. And if you're on YouTube, type podcast right at the end of that. It's going to minimize those search results and bring us up a whole lot quicker. Like, share, subscribe. And when I say like, the reason I ask you to like it is because that helps the algorithm find more people like you, more people like me, and bring us together. That's going to make this community big. We already know how it works. Our objective is to make this as big as possible to help as many people as possible. Cool? I'm going to say it one more time, and this is mainly for the people in the back who ain't got good hearing like that. Something. The number 4, DA people. Podcast if you don't like, share, subscribe. But, as always, this has been another episode of Something for the People.
Y'all be easy.
Hold it down.